Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. It's very nice to have you here. If this is your first time, you're welcome. My name is Jasmine Okudo. I'm a software engineer and yeah, I'm here to um just go on this little JavaScript journey with you. So if you are new in programming or if you are already learning or if you're already a programmer, just this we are basically on a series. We're basically on a course, a JavaScript course. You can find it at freecodecamp.org. I've already linked the it's linked in the description below. So you can just go ahead, check out the site, then click on the JavaScript algorithms and data structures course and start right away. It's a lovely course for beginners and also for those who are advanced, to brush up on certain things. It's a very great course. I'll encourage you to just go with the flow and go with me as I journey on this. So this is the 70th lesson. Yeah. So like if this is your first time, you could feel free to go to the previous lessons and you know, and watch them also so that you can understand what we are doing. All right. So, going right into the lesson, the title of this lesson is Comparisons with the Logical or Operator. Okay. So, in the previous lesson, we talked about the logical and operator, and now we have the logical or operator, and this is the sign. Yeah, right. So we use this to I don't know what it's called to represent the OR operator, right? So this is how it works. So the logical OR operator returns true if either of the operands on either side is true. Otherwise, it returns false. Okay, so I hope you remember that the AND operator returns true only if both operands are true. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the example. So um okay, let's just read this. The logical OR operator is composed of two. Okay, it's called pipe symbol. This can typically be found between your backspace and your enter keys. The pattern below should look familiar from prior waypoints. So if number is greater than 10, return no. If number is less than 5, return no. Return yes. So this code is going to only return yes if and only if number is between 5 and 10 included. So you could represent these lines of code in these lines of code down here. So instead of saying having two different if statements, you could have one if statement and then use your or operator. All right. So this particular if statement, let me read it. It says if number is greater than 10 or number is less than 5, return no. So this is going to run the statement in this curly braces only if this num is greater than 10 or this num is less than 5. So if num is greater than 10 but this num here is not less than 5, it's still going to run this statement here because we're using the or operator, all right? So or operator works or returns true if at least one of its operands are true. So these are the operands. We have one on the left and one on the right. Okay. So if this is true, it will it's going to evaluate to true. This whole condition here will evaluate to true if just at least one of the operands are true. Okay, I think that should be understood. All right, so let's go ahead and do the challenge. It says combine the two if statements into one statement, which returns the string outside if val is not between 10 and 20 inclusive. Otherwise, return the string inside. Okay, so it says we should combine the two if statements into one. So let's just have this is if val is not between 10 and 20. So it says that okay, which returns outside if val is not between. It's a bit confusing, but it's not that confusing. Okay, so it says if val is not between 10 and 20. So have something like less than 10, right? Or val is greater than 20, we are supposed to return outside. Okay, so I believe I'm supposed to remove this because we are replacing that with this. Okay, so I'm a bit unsure of what this is gonna bring out. So let me run the tests. Yeah, okay. So let me go ahead and explain because it seems a bit confusing even to me. All right, so it says that we should combine the two if statements into one statement which returns the string outside if val is not between 10 and 20. So it wants us to return val outside if or they want us to return outside, that's a string outside if val is not between 10 and 20. So val could be either less than 10 or greater than 20 for our code to return outside. You get val should be either less than 10 or greater than 20. So that is simply what, and let me go ahead and console log this. So we have 15 here. So what do you think it should? Okay, that's already showed us inside, and that is because it checked this statement and it wasn't true. You know, it used for here we have 15 here as our argument. So using 15, it's 15 less than 10. That is false. Alright, it's 15 greater than 20. That is also false. So this whole condition evaluated to false, and that is why the statement in its curly braces or in the if block did not it was not executed because this evaluated to false. So then the only option left was to run this statement which is inside. So if we go ahead and do something like 25, that is outside, val is not less than 10, which is 25 now. It's not less than 10, but it is greater than 20. And I hope we remember that the logical or operator returns true if either of the operands is true. So if at least one of the operands is true, then it returns true. So it's a bit softer than and. So it says okay. Um, Let me use this example. The illustrations are very cool. So let's say to go into the bank, okay, you have to have your face mask on, and what else do you have to have? Um, Recently during the COVID season, and still till now, before you go into the bank, you have to take your face mask, and then let's say, what else do they require? Okay, let me just add this one. You have to have you have to put on a blue shirt. Okay, it's not real. I'm just making it up. So but then maybe you go to the door of the bank and they're like, okay, you have a face mask but you don't have a blue shirt, but you could still come in. All right, you can still come in. So that is the logical or operator. But the logical and operator, you don't have a face mask, but you have a blue shirt. No, we won't let you in. We won't let you in, okay? Or you have a face mask, but you don't have a blue shirt. No, we won't let you in. So that is what the logical and operator looks like. But logical or operator says, okay, this one is true, or this one is false. Just come in, okay? Just come in, just come in. So I hope that was a good explanation, and I hope you understood it. If you have any questions, kindly let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I guess this is it for this video. Don't forget to like, please like right now. Just click that like button and like icon just right now, and subscribe if you haven't. Drop a comment, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you in my next video.